Today we are again focusing on one of the talents in rap. Today I'm meeting a magician who can make from a raw material something can make people happy. Let's meet Chef Daniel from he's an artist, culinary division. Let's speak. How are you, Daniel?
I'm good. How
How's
about
everything?
you?
Good. For me, as I told you, for me you are a magician. You are making people happy with some raw materials. So, is this a talent you are born with or something you train yourself?
I believe I was trained by my grandmothers because when I was young, I started with them in the kitchen. So I was used for this environment. And when I was 7, they started to taught me how to cook. And I found myself happy there.
Happy.
Cooking and making this for my family, and I was truly happy in that environment.
That's perfect. So you are born in the field. Raised in the field.
Raised in the kitchen.
Raised in the kitchen. Okay,
Yeah.
This is so interesting. So, when you do something like you want to introduce a dish to the clients or anything, what do you think about? What is your imagination? Do you think about the end product or do you think about the feeling which the clients want to have? So how do you think, like in creating a dish?
In creating a dish, I need to also to understand the client, the guest, what he is expecting.
Mm-hmm.
So if the guest is expecting something haute cuisine, is different than something for comfort food. So the story and the ingredients that I need to use, it need to be related what the guest is expecting. And what I truly like to do is something just like comfort food, to remember them about food they are having at home. They make them have memories. So when we are making an event, I like to interview and I also to like to understand what kind of food they are used. Okay, this is bring memories. So food for me is most connected to the memories.
Memories. So yes, for me, yes. When I taste dish, like I remember where the smell, the sense, the place, and where I have and where it's brought me happiness, or sadness. But of course, there is no sadness. By the way, so since you are from Brazil and we are speaking about memories, like I went to Brazil in 2016 and I was amazed. Firstly introduced and amazed by the churrasco experience.
The churrasco, the Brazilian barbecue.
The Brazilian barbecue experience. I was very amazed, and even I have flight, and the people with me keep saying for me, you have a flight, you need to go, and I keep wait, I need another round of meat. So it was very delicious. So regarding this experience, was this something authentic in Brazilian culture from long time, or this is newly introduced concept?
No, it's a very old concept. When Brazil was discovered by Portugal, they went to different parts of Brazil. So when they are going to the south, they bring also the cow from Europe. With the time, the cow start to grow, and in the cold, they need to make the pit fire and they need to cook. And the food was the cow. So that experience with the long skewers become that time. So they put the food, they put the skewers in the fire, and that tradition started in the south of Brazil. But become so tasty and so famous there, then it start to spread to Brazil. So when we realized that was a culture in Brazil, and then we start to spread that around the world. So my first job here in UAE was in Brazilian churrascaria, in Fogueira in JBR.
That's perfect, because this is one of my lovely experience. I have to have it more and more often. I love this churrascaria experience.
And we have that just like the beef is a grass feed, totally natural, and we are just putting salt on that.
Yes,
Most of the people are telling me, what are you putting in the meat? Salt.
It's just salt, maybe little pepper or something.
Yeah,
right?
when we have the sauces, but mostly salt.
Yes, mostly salt. And this is makes it really, really outstanding dish. So, regarding, let's speak something on the field, since I'm on the field of quality control and you are, again, quality control. How do you achieve like quality? How do you control the quality in your kitchen? Like, basically, like how to make the dish taste the same time every time?
You touched in a point that if you pick up 10 different chefs and give the same ingredients, you get 10 different dishes.
Of course.
So we need to have our technical file with the recipe, with the quantities there for them. Okay. So you have a standard recipe. Also the trainings at the same time and the food tasting. So it's very difficult to keep the standard, to keep the quality.
Yes.
But need training and constantly checking. So most of the time, the executive chefs, me as executive sous chef, we're trying the food daily and make the adjustments. Okay, so quality check is something that we need to have.
What about like we in the movies, like movies with the chefs and these things, like we see in the movies that they are, when they bring the ingredient, the raw material, they taste it and they want, let's say, this herb grown on the summer on the certain mountain, and like they are very meticulous in choosing the ingredients. Do you do this, or this is movies?
We have it in haute cuisine, in some restaurants, in big hotels with big productions. We have our standard suppliers that we have a contract with them, rely into them, and they are starting to check the quality before delivery to us. We are just rechecking the quality. So no matter if for raw materials or meals that we have prepared, we have our suppliers in the chain. So we have this good relationship, mainly with the locals. For example, Hack, we have the oysters for Diba Bay. Is a rack producer. So we have the product in different sizes. They are trying. We are getting this fresh. So we are really trying the products before we try. We are checking the herbs, but as UAE have a big hotelier field, a lot of hotels, this kind of is a culture, is a quality checking is normal. And also the municipality, Iraq municipality is checking also if you are following the rules. So everyone is checking the quality.
Yes, the quality. But yes, but mainly I was thinking, like I was asking about how to produce the dish over and over again, same taste, same experience.
When we change the product, the raw material, we change the final dish.
We change the chef.
No, we cannot change the chef. Okay. All of them are picky and very expensive for us to pay.
Of course,
so yes. We change the supply.
Better, yes. Good. And what about, since how long you have been here in Iraq?
I arrived in Iraq.
Right.
I arrived last year in March. Good. In Iraq. It's been an amazing experience.
What do you like about it?
My first time in Iraq was 2020. I stayed in Rixos and I get to know the oyster production, the Pearls farm. I went to the mountains. I tried the zip line, the restaurants. So the first impression also was amazing. Yes. That's why when they give me the opportunity to come here to work, I know I choose the right place.
Perfect.
And now, as you can see in the Al Marjan Island, everything is growing.
Yes,
casino, new hotel. So
Ras Al Khaimah is booming now. Yes.
It's booming now. I believe I'm in the right place for business, for kitchen, and for chefs. In the moment, anyway.
This is your golden time.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm very, very pleased that I met you today, and it was very, very nice talking to you, and I hope you enjoyed also.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Obrigado.
Please,
yes.
Let me know the date, and I'll cook Brazilian churrasco for you.
Wow. Yes, I will take it as a word. This is a word promise from you. Right?
It is a promise for sure.
Of course. Thank you.
More than welcome.
Obrigado.
De nada.